Hello everyone, this is a update video to the previous one that we did. What else is there to update? Jet WYVRON is the name. So yes, now we can say after updating that yes, it is now confirmed that's probably going to be the name. You can expect it for TT to be Jet WYVRON maybe. Maybe slightly modify it, but that is legitimately the name. Now all this information comes publicly from a Swiss website. So if you're wondering, where does it come from? It comes from there. Now we have this in the order of the sites is that right? The order that the site gives us? Yeah. Now we go through all the stuff and the 2-packs get in order, and there's even Pro Series stuff. So let's go over stuff we already know. Raid LUINOR, MIRAGE, DEMISE. We know that's a wave. Afterwards, now this is the order. So Vex Lucius, L6, which is variant Lucifer, Triumph Dragon, which is Tempest Dragon, and Curse DEVOLOS. Now Curse DEVOLOS could be a single, or maybe it's a starter, could be either. What would you say though? Would you say that Vex, so Lucius, Dragon, and the Curse DEVOLOS are in that order, right?
Yeah. Everything in order.
Everything should be in order.
Some could be singles.
Some could be, okay, that's a good point. Some of these could be singles and...
WYVRON, one is single, the other one...
Yeah, because didn't you tell me there was 2 WYVRONs when we were looking, or...?
There is 2 WYVRONs.
So probably one could...
One is called WYVRON, the other one is a WYVRON W6. They're 2 different listings.
WYVRON W6, you mean?
W6, yeah.
So, we'll wait to see. Probably...
I think it's one single, one recolor.
Probably, yeah. Probably one is the actual WYVRON, and the other one's probably just like a Tornado recolor. Next up, Infinite Achilles A6. There you go. Jet WYVRON. Then after, now this one's gonna be confusing for people. World Evo Helios H6. So I know it's very confusing to read because it's like, what does it mean by World Evo Helios? Now, could be an error, or what I think is that Evo Helios could just mean a Helios 2 ship, and maybe they removed the Evo part later on. But I think this would safely confirm that very, very likely that World will not retain its flippable gimmick. Instead, they'll release one left, one right, which at this point, I'm not surprised. Moving on, there's Abyss DEVOLOS, SPS WYVRON W6. Now the WYVRON could probably be a single. I'm assuming a single. Because, what singles did we have? We had Spirit Dalhan, we had Super Satoon. Trying to think, huh? Anyways, Holo DOOMSCIZOR D6. After that, there's Kolossal LUINOR. Demise, so this is now the 2-packs. Getting to the 2-packs. Everything is what the order should be. Could be completely different when it releases. That's just the order that the site gave us. Kolossal LUINOR L6. Afterwards, Demise, SATOMB, S6, and ANUBION A6. So, keep in mind, so you noticed how in the 100% the WYVRON thing, right? There's 2 WYVRONs? 2 WYVRONs?
Yes, 2 WYVRONs.
So 100%, anytime there's no name with it, it's likely just a recolor. So ANUBION A6 could super likely just be the A2 recolor, similar to Turbo. And yeah, same thing with Gaia, no. I hate the name. All right. Moving on. Afterwards, we have Kolossal. So they really love Kolossal because there's no Raid I thought they would do Raid FAFNIR. No, Kolossal FAFNIR. So that one gets a pass because it's based on TT's King FAFNIR. Now, ODAX 06, I'm confused with. Is it going to be the O2 layer, but a recolor? Is it Knockout Odin, but it's a recolor? I wonder what it's going to be. Probably just the dual layer. After that, so World Spryzen is gonna be in a 2-pack. World Spryzen, and it looks like it's gonna be paired up with BETROMOTH. Afterwards, now this is a new one that gets confirmed, which is SPS Helios Blazeringer, and then after that is JORMUNTOR. JORMUNTOR is probably just gonna be J2, just a recolor. So that Helios Blazebringer is Volcano. That is the Hasbro rename. Now, probably this will get confirmed later on. I might do a follow-up video, but think about it like this. What are we basically have everything. What are the 2 bays that are missing? Actually, let me go through the rest, then I'll answer that. So after that, there's Origin, Achilles, and Tyros. So this one I really like. Now, Origin, I'm speculating, is going to be first. The reason why is because first was already a stupid enough name, and Hasbro sometimes fixes the TT naming. So Origin would make a lot of sense. If it was called Origin Achilles, it'd be first Achilles if it was TT. Likely, but who knows. We're finally getting a recolor to Tyros T6. If you don't know what that was, it was a dual layer. I believe it was a dual layer, and they only did one of it, and they never continued it, so that's really cool. After that, for Pro Series, Perfect Phoenix, Joker, and Zwei, we already know. Here are the new ones. Soul Balkesh, Command Dragon, which will likely get changed to, actually, you wanna know what? They might keep Command with the same name. They might, because, I think there's like something with Imperial or whatever relating to history or something like that, in specific for why they didn't call it that localized. And Lord Spryzen, so it's good that we're getting the pros. The Soul Balkesh is very likely Naked Balkesh, and they just renamed Naked to Soul. Now, what I'm thinking, alright, what I'm thinking is that they're doing a lot of GT stuff, so they did like 4 Chozis, not counting the other ones. There's Chozi Valtrek, Chozi Achilles, On Guard, Perfect Phoenix. Now they're covering, so what I think is going to be this. So, by the way, all of this stuff should probably just be, all this stuff should be throughout all of 2021. Now, I think when we get to 2022, I think very likely, since they're moving up the ladder very quickly, we should get Pro Series sparking because of how they're going through it. Now, to just go over some particular ones, I had a concept for Command Dragon Pro Series. It is edited, that's why you can see edited concept there. Yeah, other stuff, Triumph Dragon. So we don't know, again, a lot of stuff we don't know. Starter, single, we know 2-packs because of, obviously. But I think for Triumph it's going to be very interesting because I hope they give it the blue 1A disc. For the performance chip, I wonder how they're going to do Charged Metal. Will it be Charged Metal SPM and it's like an overabundance of metal? Will it be a normal charge, but it's like, I have no clue how they're going to do that tip. For the Helios one, oh yeah, there's Mirage, Helios, yeah. So Mirage is pretty cool that they're doing Mirage. There should be a raid actually. Did I miss one? No. There should be a raid. There should be a raid. Mirage, okay, cool getting a Mirage recolor, considering that TT. Yeah, there's no, is there a raid recolor? Because there's Raid LUINOR, but is there another raid? No.
There's Raid LUINOR.
That's it.
Yes.
So maybe there'll be more in the future. So Mirage is pretty cool because TT has not done a Mirage recolor, so Hasbro's already getting dubs there. Infinite Achilles. Now, Infinite Achilles is gonna be an interesting case as soon as this mouse starts to work, because here you go. Because Infinite Achilles has Sword and Shield, so how are they going to do it? Now, I have no idea how they're going to do Dimension. Is it going to just be even taller than the Speedstorm, the Slingshot one? I hope it'll be a Red 1B disc. Now, what I think they might do is they will do another release. They'll do another release where it is like some random Infinite, but it has the shield on it. Or they do both, but I don't think they, doesn't sound like Hasbro, they do both. Let's go over some other ones. Yeah, we just mentioned the Helios thing. Anything else? Demise. So we're gonna get a Demise recolor, so that's gonna be cool. WYVRON. Anything else? Lucius. Yeah, so I suspect, speculation, I suspect that usually, you know how they have that spring set? They always have a spring set, right? Like that summer set. Now what I think it's gonna have is I think it's going to have a Hyperion Burn and Lucifer the End. That's what I think. Because they always got to pair 2 bays, so think about it. Lucifer the End is very popular, so of course they put it in a set, and Hyperion Burn would make a lot of sense. Now they could easily put, now either way, I think it's either that or it's going to be a 2-pack, and maybe Lucifer the End is maybe a starter, but I don't know. Another question I have just to leave off with is, how do you think they're going to do the attachments? How are they going to upgrade Zone and Exceed? That's the question I have for the commenters. Please let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, so my overall thoughts on the Hasbro news is that a lot of good, but some bad. Now the some bad is that while we don't have clearly everything, there's still Flare Cobra, Storm Pegasus, Drasil Fortress, and there's...
Storm Pegasus, yeah.
I just mentioned that, yeah. So there's all that stuff that's still extra that we still don't know. So what I think is gonna happen, now keep in mind something else to end off with. I think 2021 might be Hasbro trying to make a comeback, because didn't they announce that next year it's supposed to be like their anniversary?
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna go big. Think about it, because with the Pro Series stuff, of course, with all this other stuff, the end of this year was kind of lackluster for content. Now it's because of the pandemic too, but I think Hasbro is gonna actually start carrying next year. Because usually TT carried, but ever since TT's been doing less and less releases, I think we'll have more Hasbro stuff to go over.
There's something interesting because they have the listings twice.
So
Look
this
at
is
the numbers.
so they have Flare Cobra. So I'm not going to show this, but we'll just add it. So Flare Cobra C5,
and meaning they have repeat listings.
so they have repeat lists. So probably the WYVRON is just the same as the other one. It's by accident. But there's Starter Storm Pegasus. Yeah, Storm Pegasus.
those are okay.
Storm Pegasus and your seal, by the way, your seal F are Hypersphere. We don't know anything else about it. Yeah, but I want to end off. Sorry, I want to end off like that. This is just a little bit more of a bigger update. I know that I would like to do it in one shot, but it comes, it comes. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, before you click off the video, we have new TT videos coming out soon. We're going to be doing some crazy, crazy battles. And stay safe. Thank you so much. And yeah, the pros and cons of Hasbro is we get some old dual layers that really needed some love, and really hope Hasbro exclusives, Evos come out, and like Evos like Salamander and Kerbeus. But that's it. Bye.